Hello, welcome to my channel. Now in this session of the video, I'm going to create the player object. Okay, so what it is, it's going to be a class called player. And I'm going to have a constructor. I have to do that to make sure I spell it correctly. And it's not going to take anything for now. Okay, so I need to give it some properties. First one I'm going to give it is this dot my cards, and that's going to be an array of objects. And then I'm going to give it some constants, and I'll tell you what they are for in a bit. In fact, I'll tell you what they are now. We're going to sort of create a timetable thing so that, okay, if the dealer's got 6 and we've got 17, then we stick. S is stick, isn't it? Stick means stick. So we're gonna create a timetable so that we can work out the best play, and we're gonna use this table. This will decide what the player does. So that's all the computer's going to use this table to find out which is the best move. Okay. So I need to put it there in. And then my next move is to do, I'm going to create something called a chart. This dot chart equals, and I'm going to make it be an object. And I'm going to create a basic chart, and that's going to be an array. And this basic chart, this is going to be the basic chart. And if I go down here, there's other, can you see here? There's lots of other things you can load. This one here, that's another one. Okay, so you can use a lot of these different charts. Here's one here. Okay, I'm using this one. However, I may change it to use another one. So I'm just going to call this one basic. Okay. So what else do I need? Okay, now I'm going to have to create this chart. I'm going to, before I create it, I'll tell you how I'm going to create it. There's the chart there, and here is Excel. I'll tell you. So what I did is I manually put all of these in. Can you see this? That's the two. Can you see that this is an image of that? And what it is, it's not as difficult. It's not as difficult as it's not as difficult as it seems, because I put these reversing manually, then I copy and pasted it to there, and then from there, all I did was change a couple of ones, and then I could copy, and then I could just. It wasn't as hard as it seemed. However, the important part here is not to make a mistake, because if you make one mistake here, it will mess the whole programming up. Okay. So this is what I've done. I copied them all there, and then if I go back to the chart, what you notice is it doesn't include all the numbers. For example, 5. If you had 5, what do? 5 is 2 and a 3. What if you had 6? It's got 6 here, but that's a pair of 3s. What if you had 4 and a 2, or ace and 5 is here? What about if you had a 4 and a 2? It's not included in this. Okay.
So what the next stage I've done is included hands, because what it is, this chart, it's saying it's obvious that if you've got 5, you're gonna hit, so it doesn't bother to include it. But because mine is gonna be a computer, I need to include everything so that I can do. If it's not on the charts, then that means you just bust. Okay, and that will make it a bit easier. So what it is, it's easier for me to include 5 and 6 in here. And also ace 10 is not included because obviously if you've got 21, then you're going to stick. Okay, so that's not included. So I'm going to include ace 10 in it, and I'm including 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So that means everything will be included. So if it's not on the chart, it will mean that you bust. So I'm going to use Excel to do this. So that's the first one that I copied manually. In fact, that's the first one. And then I added the 5, 6, and 21, etc. to make it complete. And from there, I'll show you what I did then. You can transpose it because what it is, I need it to be on the other way around. So if I do copy, and I click here and I do paste special, and if I click on transpose, that will transpose it. And then I can delete all of that. And then you've got it like that. And from here, I'll quickly show you what I do with it from here. From here, I copy and paste it into Excel, not Excel, what am I talking about? In Notepad. And from there, it's simply a case of doing. If I put a gap here, actually I wouldn't put this line in, but I wouldn't keep it there. I'm going to do replace that, and we're going to replace it with that. And if I just select everything there, replace all, and that's what I'll do there. So this will be our array. Okay. In fact, I'm just gonna do the one array and show you. And that is one array done. So if I go back to here, where it says basic, if I do that, I paste that in. That is it. However, I just need to clean it up. So I need to put a space in front of all of these. Let me see. In fact, let me look at something. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to finish off those things and then I'll unpause it because it's just a waste of time me showing you this because this is just manual stuff. Okay. Well, I've now finished doing the chart, and this is what I got because this is what I got. So I got that, I copied and pasted it onto here and it looks like that. And then the other one that was the 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. I copied them into here. Now that's the basic cards. I've got the option here to add other card sets. I'm probably going over the top here. I'm only going to probably add one, but the option is in here to add more keys and add more card sets. Okay. So I'll show you what this is for in the other video, and I'll show you how this is going to be used. Basically, it's going to be a multiplication table, basically. I'll show you how to use it in other videos. Okay. Now I added an extra function here. I mean a method. What this does, it's a simple. It's something that is used to sum up an array, get an array, and add all the values together. It's a standard thing. If you search Google, how do you add the contents of an array together? It would just tell you the solution. Okay, so I'll put this in because I'm going to need that to add the cards up in a hand to see how much the person's got. So I've put that in. Okay, and I'll show you what that means when I'm actually using it. But basically, it's going to just do first this. Because if I didn't use this method here, I'd have to put quotation marks around every single one of these, like for instance, go like that, and it was not really necessary to do that. Okay, so I'm going to end this video now, and on the next one I will start on more interesting things. Until next time, bye.